Amazon Nimble Studio. What is Amazon Nimble Studio? Amazon Nimble Studio is a service that simplifies how to build and operate a cloud-based studio, giving you virtual workstations, cloud rendering, and storage. Let's take a look. To get started, simply start your browser, go to the Nimble website portal. It will ask you for a username and password. After you log in, you will be presented with your Nimble Studio workstation. Simply double click. Here you will have a few options for machine type, image build. When you're ready, simply hit launch. After a few minutes, your workstation will be built and you will be presented with the Windows login screen. To log in, go to the upper right corner, Alt Control Delete, enter your username and password. Once you're logged in, you will be presented with the Windows desktop. Simply navigate to your assets. In this particular case, we're using Blender. One of the nice things about Nimble Studio is that it uses the Nice DCV protocol, which allows you dual 4K streams at 60 frames a second. So here you can see us scrubbing, playing back. We can go in and adjust colors and see everything happen interactively at real time. You can render locally if you need to do some tests. Here we will render out a few frames. You can also see how quickly the system works and behaves. Once we're done running a few test frames, we can open them up and view them. Once everything's looking the way we want it, we can simply go back to render, select deadline. Selecting that will prompt us with the deadline plugin UI. This will allow us to submit jobs to the cloud farm. Simply pick a job name, pick the priority of your job, where you would like it to render to, the frame range. Simply click Submit. You'll be prompted that the job was submitted successfully. Now we can go ahead and start the monitor for deadline and see that our job is sitting on the farm getting ready to render. Here you can see the job that we've submitted, the number of frames, and it's going to pick up and start running shortly. Why TrackIt? TrackIt is an Amazon Web Services Advanced Consulting partner, headquarters in Los Angeles, California, with a focus in media and entertainment workflows and pipelines. One of the biggest complaints we hear from customers is how they spent weeks trying to get set up in the cloud. We can get you set up in a few days. This will save you time, money, and frustration. TrackIt was born in AWS in 2014, and with decades of M&E experience, we are not only M&E experts, but also cloud native software developers with large experience of application development and deployment in AWS. One of the great flexibilities is all the software support that comes with Nimble Studios. You get all of the top 3D packages, Maya Autodesk, Houdini, 3D Studio Max, Cinema 4D. Additionally, you can use Arnold rendering, Redshift, and more. Additionally, all of the top 2D compositing packages are supported, like Nuke and After Effects. Here are some of the key takeaways to Nimble Studios. One, you can accelerate your projects with zero CapEx expense. You can scale up or down with no limits. You can enable worldwide talent and collaboration. How many times have you needed to spin up artists 10 or 15 in just a day? With Nimble Studios, this is all possible. A little bit more about Nice DCV and Amazon Nimble Studios. One of the great flexible things is the ability to have dual 4K 60 frame per second streams. It's fully compatible with Wacom tablets, Microsoft Surface tablets, and hotkeys. And you get full 444 color support. You have the ability to do directly through a web interface or use the desktop client app, which gives you more flexibility. All of this is included with Nimble Studios. For more information, please contact TrackIt at sales@trackit.io.